Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Kendall Graveman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Alcides Escobar.
And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Alonso, 1 away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mike Moustakas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Vogt gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Semien is there, and the side is retired. KC down in order, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletics, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The pitch. Down and away, ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 35. Eric
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That misses. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Nope. 3-0. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Hit hard to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Now batting, Salvador Perez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Here's the pitch. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So striding in, Brandon Moss. Past battles with Kendall Graveman, 0 for 5. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's over. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Jorge Soler would be next. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Kluth will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals.
Batting fifth.
And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". It took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Stepping into the box, Matt Joyce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Escobar. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the 3rd from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. In is Jorge Soler. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
12, Jorge Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a bunt attempt here, and this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. As the Royals move out in front now 2-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Grounded to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1, and that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Blue fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cain is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, first baseman Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a neck high fastball that time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Shed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here's the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Salvador Perez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there. It's short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4.
Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Striding in once again, Brandon Moss comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The 2-0 on the way. And that one right down Main Street. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tap down the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. A payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jorge Soler. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
One and two. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here it comes, 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Raul Mondesi.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Ball 3 of the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and the chance to get this inning going for them.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Striding in once again, Trevor Plouffe. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonder Alonso. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. A 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
To 2-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Down the third baseline. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Athletics earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Danny Duffy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics.